Yeah, thanks for the question. Why on my Weibo and social media it's written this, like the cultural exchange ambassador? It's because often medias and event organizers, they call me to host events. You know, music, it's only a tool. It's only a tool to bound people. When there is an event that is organized, you need someone who is singing, but you need someone maybe who is dancing, someone who also is hosting. So I think music is only a tool. It's one of the tools that you can use to bond people, Chinese people, French people together, for example. So that's why I use music, because it's a great tool, but it's not the only one. It's not the only one. And again, like in May of this year, many events between France and China, I was also invited to host and to sing and to participate to these events. It's because it's a mix of China and France into a piece of art or a song, a book, you know. Sometimes it's a movie. It can be also a video clip, video clip. So all this is contributing to the friendship between China and France, for example. Yeah, or many experiences, but maybe one of the best experiences when I cooperated with this singer in Guizhou province, with Miaozu Ayoduo. She's a great singer, very famous in the Miao world. And the city of Guizhou and not the city of Guizhou, the city of Rongjiang. Rongjiang is in the Guizhou province. They invited me to work with this singer. So she sang in Chinese, I sang in French and Chinese, and we also sang in Miaoyu, in Miao language. So at that time, the idea was to show a French man who go to Miao tribes, who go to China in Guizhou province, who discover all this world, and then sharing also music, culture. I have a great videos about all this. We had many interviews also. We produced a song called Rendez-vous en terre inconnue, 相约未知地带，相约未知地带. We will meet in an unknown place. Place. So I think for me it was one of the greatest experience in China, where I experienced the mix between two cultures, because it was really different for me, and I really felt that Chinese people there were so interested by this exchange. Many places, because in France I come from French Alps, it's mountain. And there in Guizhou province, Qiandongnan area, it's also mountains. That's why we had big connection. And then the way they welcome me, but they welcome many foreigners and many tourists very well. But it was really impressive, so many people welcome you. Then we did shows there. I played many songs with my guitar, and also with this singer Ayoduo. We were in a big stadium also, Rongjiang Stadium. It was great. And the way they welcome people, I think for me, I'm still a foreigner in China, even if I've been in China for many years. It's really good to feel that you're welcome somewhere, So I really enjoyed it. Yes, exactly. The fifth album I recorded was with Eva Zhen Fuxia. She's a Chinese singer. We met at Shanghai Conservatory of Music, maybe in 2011, and then in 2019 we decided to record CD together, to record music together. So we produced an album of 10 songs, and then we created music together. She plays guzheng, she plays dizi, she can sing like also Beijing opera, and she's really good also at English. She can sing in English. Sometimes she tries to sing in French also, and she also writes songs. So for me, it was really, really interesting, a very big progress to cooperate with her. We did many shows. We did maybe 5 or 6 shows, but big shows like in Hainan, in Haikou. We played in Beijing. We played in many places. And we have a song. Maybe the audience can listen to this song called I Know You Know. I Know You Know. I will send you the song. It's a song where we sing in English and Chinese. And what is interesting, it's like there is 2 kind of melodies. There is the Chinese melody in some parts, and then the chorus is also is more international, you know. So I composed the song in English and French, and then Eva Renfuxia, she wrote the Chinese part. It's true what you say. The first album we did, because we only did one, we record that also we released like a concrete CD. It was kind of trusting her was difficult for me, the trust, because you never know that when you start a collaboration, if you will really be able to finish the song. So for me, it was more like trusting. I was a bit afraid that maybe it will last too much time. So I can't say that we quarreled. We never quarreled for that. But I wasn't sure that she will finish the song. And then the difficulty was like maybe in 2010, I worked with a Beijing opera singer, a female Beijing opera singer. And she had very big difficulties just to sing on my guitar, the rhythm, you know, because Beijing opera, it's not like if you have a tempo, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have that, you know, the rhythm is very different. So for this friend in 2010, it was so difficult for her just to collaborate with me. So with Eva, I was afraid that it would be the same. I was afraid that maybe she don't really understand what I want, or maybe that she's not creative enough, because the collaboration, it's not only what I want, it's also what she wants. So I wanted her to be a big part of the collaboration, but it was perfect. For me, it was perfect. So if you listen this song, I Know You Know, for me, it's a very great balance. And the result was that we made also other songs after that. A song called Igemong, a dream, a very nice song also. You can listen to this song, and I think it's even better than the first song we did. For this song, Igemong, the dream, it's more a pop song. It's a pop song, but with our 2 voices, my voice and the voice of Eva, and it's really a pop song. There is no Chinese instruments on it. But what I mean, it's like the way we sing, the way we cooperate on this song, especially the lyrics, because it's half French and half Chinese. And this is really interesting because when you have a song like that, you can promote it outside of China also. Then we can promote our band, our duo. So yeah, it's really good song. Yeah, I do. I often do, because the thing is, like in France now, I can perform. I can play my music in France. I go on sometimes on TV, sometimes on radio. So it's really great because it's a bridge. I can do the bridge between France and China, for example. But sometimes also in Spain. I went to Dubai also. So it's not only one place. This song about Lyon in Chinese, it was great because many Chinese people love Lyon. They love Lyon because it's a city where you eat good food, where you can study. Many Chinese friends are living here in Lyon. And the song is a way also to discover another culture. The purpose of my music also is to make people learn something. Music for me is important, but more important than music is the lyrics. Lyrics are very important for me because I need to write something that means something. I'm not just doing music just to dance or just to enjoy the music. What I want to do is like songs that maybe you can use at school, for example, where when you learn the French language or when you learn the Chinese language, it's a song you can use also to discover France, to discover Lyon, because Paris is very famous, but Lyon was not so famous. So I love to do these kind of songs. They're always interested, They think it's different. They think it's a bit funny that the French guy is singing in Chinese. I think, everybody wants to learn something new, to discover something new. So I will say it's by waves. Sometimes they're really, really interested. Like maybe I remember during COVID time, I went to many TV shows and many radio interviews because it was new. People they could not travel, so they wanted to know about what I did. They wanted to know. Then after maybe it slowed down a little bit. Then it restarts again. Music is like this, people, they want to know something new, and then after maybe they don't really care, and then they start again, The big changes, and especially for me, but for everybody, is like before, it was very important to go on television, to go on radio, right? It was the most important thing. But since 2017, 18, the most important is to be good on the social medias, right? So for me, it was a bit difficult, this transition, because for me, I was used to go on radio, television, especially television, and then people started to ask me in 2020, for example, they asked me to how many followers do you have on social medias, But for me, I didn't really care about this because it was not important. And now, the most important thing that like event planner they will ask is like, how many followers do you have? They don't really care that you go on TV on big shows, for example. So this is the biggest difference. Then another difference is that now there is more music everywhere. It means like this is good. It means like you can really discover new kind of music, and if you are really willing to work hard, you can also plan your career. You can play everywhere in the world, and then you can get your music everywhere. So this is really good. This is the big difference. For China, also the difference is that maybe in China now it's more difficult, administratively speaking, like to organize concerts, to organize shows. Before 2010, it was very easy to organize shows everywhere. Live house everywhere in China were on the rise. But now it's more difficult. As I said, you really need to have good connections to organize good shows in China. Yes, so I think like in China there are more development, economic development, science also development, and if you are talking about music industry, the Chinese people they're also more creative than before. They are more professional. Everywhere you go in China, you can do music and great music. Studios, for example. So it's more professional, so it's good, and sometimes also it's a bit more difficult for foreigners to be in China, because more professional means that Chinese people don't necessarily need foreigners in China anymore. So you need to find also new ideas to work with Chinese people. So of course I've been to China to many places, and I also find that China changed, because before it was only 3 big cities, I could say, like Guangzhou, Beijing, and Shanghai. But now everywhere you go in China, it's great. I mean, it's great cities and very modern. So Chinese people change their mind also. Maybe they are more confident also. They also want to show what they create. Before it was more like following. And now it's more like trying to bring something new also to China and to foreign countries. Yeah, I always, love to write Chinese songs and songs in general. But I want to go on with the Chinese songs because I think it's something that I love and something like many people around me also like me to do. So it's also a job for me. It became it was a passion at first, and then it became a work, a job. So I will go on with it. I think there are many places also I can describe into Chinese. I was talking about Paris, for example, this song about Paris in Chinese. I think it's also a bit new because few people are doing this. And also in China, every time I go to China, when I perform, because of course I'm often in China, I will get also my residence permit, for many years, like the what they call the Lu card, the green card. So I will go on with writing Chinese songs and cooperate with Chinese musicians also.
Oh, great songs.
Yeah, it's a good idea. The thing is it's very busy. I have a very busy life because I work in 2 countries and in China is really big also. It's very big country, so many opportunities. But it's true that I love also to discover new artists. But in the same time, I like to do things for a long time. When I cooperate with someone, I love to see it widespreading and doing better and better.